Greetings and salutations. What's going on? It's your boy D.Boom for DanielBoomLLE. I had to switch the name back, doing performances and live shows, so that's just the name that I'm using. That's why I had to switch it back. So, welcome back. It's been a good hiatus. Just had to take care of some Twin Flame stuff. Um, it's going well, but just like any other Twin Flame situation, it's always static. You know what I mean? It's like a roller coaster. Shit goes up, then down, and just up and down, up and down, up and down. So as I get this divine masculine situation together, I'm gonna do the feminine right after this. Let me just drop some jewels, man. This goes for both divine masculine and divine feminine. Listen, the life of a divine is hard. Okay? It's you in a class by yourself. All right? The higher you go up in divinity, the higher you get knowledge of self, the more you know more about yourself, the world you living in, the universe you stand in, the God you serving, or that indwells your mind. And this path that you on, you're going to see that understanding divine feminines, divine masculines, you ain't going to find that nowhere. The only person that'll truly understand you is your divine counterpart. Your friends ain't going to understand this journey. Family won't understand this journey. Even friends and family that fuck with you the long way. They'll never understand the feelings that you feel. Even this twin flame situation in general. Only people that can understand this twin flame situation are people who are in twin flame situations. Alright? Your words will be falling on deaf ears. Your sob story will be not misunderstood and unheard. Alright? This shit is hard. Okay, I've been in this shit for 10 years. Just got back in reunion with my twin. And it's tough for me. So, that's all I want to say. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes ran, and we will begin. Head, that's swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's the decisions you make in, the direction you going. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Your heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. Can't half-ass nothing. Who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine, who's out here, and you're reading divine masculine. Then you got wands. What are wands? That's things you're doing, things you've done, not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. It's actions and behavior. All you can go off of with a person. What you've done has What you've done has karma and accountability attached to it. What you're doing has karma and accountability attached to it. What you finna do does not. Who's the king of wands? The divine masculine. Pentacles, feet, toes. Pentacles are persons, places, and things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles are temporary. And all pentacles have expiration dates. Pentacles come and go. People come and go. Friends come and go. Things come and go. Don't hold on too tight to shit. Let's get with it. First card is message. Masculine. Overall energy, which is fairly important. You stressing. Nine of Swords is stress. Number one, you too blessed to be stressed. This is just having too many thoughts in your head. Alleviate some of these thoughts before you end up stressing yourself to death. Death is the next card after the stress card, which is the Ten of Swords. Death or a permanent ending. It ain't the physical ailment that's going to kill you. It's your mind frame on this physical ailment that's going to kill you. Doctor could tell you got 3 months to live. Guess what? You could tell that motherfucker to fuck off and live another 30 years. It's mind over matter. Thoughts become things. What you think about, you bring about. When it comes to stress, alleviate that shit. What you stressing for? Divine masculine? You're doing pretty fairly well than other people. When it comes to love and understanding and self-discovery and growth and development, you all about that shit. The only thing that don't seem to be clicking might be your love life, divine masculine. Might be the way you understand your feminine or trying to. Your feminine ain't stressing you out, you're stressing yourself out. Your job doesn't stress you out, you stress yourself out on the job. Kids, wife, spouse, baby mama. Motherfuckers don't stress you, you stress yourself. I was talking to my divine masculine last night. You know, kind of flaked out on something he wanted me to do. It didn't seem prepared or ready at the time, and I ain't just finna do anything. Of course he gets mad. Ready to fall out with your boy, stressing over shit that doesn't even matter. I'm like, first of all, I'm good. My energy is cool. How I'm talking to you is cool. It's always in a respectful manner. But the shit he came at me with, trying to stress me the fuck out. Trying to put all that negative shit this way. I block that shit like some blue blockers and sent it right back at them. I'm an ascended being. I don't stress over much. I'm only scared of two things: God and my mother, and I fear them equally. Ain't nothing in this world for me to stress over. My twin flame doesn't believe it, but it's true. I'm happy as a motherfucker. My twin flame doesn't believe it, but it's true. I'm blessed beyond measure. My divine master doesn't think so. You think I give a fuck? Stress. Hey, it's only in the mind. Do not let this shit infect what's inside. You having a good mood? Don't let nobody else stress mess you up. Divine masculine. And I'm talking about divine masculine too. Stop giving a fuck about the thoughts and opinions and the directions and the decisions other people are making outside of your own situation. What they eat don't make you shit. What they doing ain't gonna do shit for you. The only person that seems to be in your corner, who understands you, who cares, who does for you without even asking, who's always respectful, thus it ain't the other way, most of the time, is your divine feminine, which we'll get to. This is the first card in your message, actually. Bottom line, which is more important, we got the Queen of Cups. This is the psychic card, the X-Men card in my deck. Okay? All divines have some type of psychic ability. All divines have some type of power, like an X-Men. And guess what? No X-Men has the same power. We all have something to bring to the table of life. We all have attributes and characteristics that the world needs. But you gotta lock that shit out of yourself, though. This is also Queen of Cups, dreams, visions, signs, synchronicities, fantasies. Since the Divine Feminine is the next card, and it's a queen, just like this queen that's in your bottom line mean, I take it you been fantasizing about your Divine Feminine, dreaming about your Divine Feminine, picturing what life would be with your Divine Feminine, picture life, like trying to picture life without your Divine Feminine. You can't see that at all. Back in the days, masculine, you used to blame your Divine Feminine for this shit. You know? It's like my twin flame told me in a dream. In a dream. I dreamed about my twin too. You know what I'm saying? When my master told me in a dream, he was mad. Because like I said, I flaked out on some shit. And it's weird. I dreamed he was going to flip out. And then when I call him, he flipped the fuck out. You know what I mean? It's like I psychically foreseen this shit. I was like, look. No, my twin was like, look, man. Life is full of choices. And loving you ain't one of them. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit I cannot control. That's some shit I didn't expect. Not some shit I particularly wanted, but it happened. And I'm like, you know, what you want me to be glad for that? You know what I mean? Like, is that all? Like, but that's facts though. Because it's vice versa. I told you, I don't give a fuck about these niggas. You know what I'm saying? My Divine Master is the only nigga I really fuck with like that. The only nigga I really care about his well-being and his future and shit like that. I fucks with the females, you know what I'm saying? On a whole nother level. I don't fuck with niggas, man. It's like Pop Smoke said, man, I don't fuck with niggas. I don't give a fuck what niggas got going on. I don't even like niggas. Nigga, that's how I am. You know what I'm saying? He's the only fucking exception. And vice versa. And it deals a lot with cups, feelings, and emotions, and which are just indicators of where you're going mentally. Masculine, you ain't dreaming about your feminine for no reason. You don't feel these weird-ass emotions that you be feeling for a reason. And I felt my Divine Masculine's emotions after he japped on a nigga. It was almost like he was trying to stress me out. I wasn't letting that shit happen, though. Then out of nowhere, I'm all mad, frustrated, emotional, crying and shit. These ain't my fucking emotions. You can feel your twin's emotions, Divine Masculine. And guess what? Your feminine can feel your emotions. You can hide like everything cool. But if it ain't, and you, like I say, suffering in silence, tormented inside internally and shit, your feminine gonna feel all that. Masculines, do you know when you cry, your feminine cries too? Out of fucking nowhere. She's probably stress-free, having a good fucking day. And out of nowhere, your emotions pop up in your Divine Feminine. That shit happens often. So you can't hide your emotions. Your feminine is a fucking psychic. She's not stupid. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we rocking over here. Speaking of she not stupid, come into the situation in your subconscious, indirect, or mystery madness role, which is the top row. Bottom row is your direct conscious energy. In your indirect energy, first card in your message, Queen of Wands. Your divine feminine. you can you can trip all day and look for another one of these. You only get one. And you know which one it is. So denial is real. Okay? Usually, when your feminine is out here in pure form like this is her being herself. You know? You like when your divine feminine is her true self. But it's a love-hate relationship. Because when your feminine be her true self, she gets, he could be a she could be he, you know, we rocking, gets a tendency to trigger you. I trigger my twin. I used to care about doing that shit. Now, I don't give a fuck. I can give a fuck how he feels, what he thinks. You know what I mean? I am not finna apologize for being myself. The fuck out of here with that shit. I'm not one of these fake, fraudulent motherfuckers that divine masculines hang and click with and cool with and gel with all the motherfucking time. This is the realest motherfucker in your life. You gotta realize that shit. Your feminine know this shit. You act like you don't. This is the most important person in your life. Divine feminine knows this shit. Masculine, you act like you don't. This is the most influential person in your life, the divine feminine. Feminists know this shit. Masculine, you act real goofy, like you don't understand what the fuck's going on. It's your divine feminine's actions and behavior that solidify herself in your life. It's your divine feminine's actions and behavior you fell in love with, you became smitten with, you respect, you adore. But then you want to use the same shit that you love to hate on. And usually when masculines get triggered by divine feminines, I'm telling you, it's usually a reaction to like a divine, like this is what you gotta understand, feminists. I'm talking to the feminists now. You know, your divine masculine is gonna ask their favorite cousin, favorite auntie, ex-girlfriend, baby mama, favorite friend about you. This was her actions and behavior. Yo, this is what she do and this is what she does. Is that normal? Is that normal? Is that what a woman or a feminist supposed to do? And 9 times out of 10, a karmic can't even comprehend what a fucking divine is. So you even going to a karmic for advice on divinity, you smoking, you tripping. Of course you ain't gonna get the right answers. They gonna tell you to run away from your divine feminine. They gonna tell you to stay away from your divine feminine. They gonna tell you that this feminine here must have ulterior motives to be doing wands. That's ing, things you doing. You know? Is incorrect. John B, they don't know what the fuck you got going on with your feelings. Like with your feelings towards your divine feminine. You can't even explain why you love your divine feminine. You can't even explain how your divine feminine make you feel. You can't even explain why you feel your divine feminine is the one. You can't even explain this yourself. So how the fuck are you going to explain it to a karmic, yet alone a stranger? What you need to do is explain how you feel to the person you feel for. Tell your divine feminine how good she make you feel. Tell your divine feminine why she's the one. Tell your divine feminine exactly how her actions and behavior affects you. It'll be a way better turnout than you asking a goofy. It's like asking a fucking high school dropout what the basics of physics is. Fucking pointless. Your divine feminine is an actual astrophysicist who can answer this question for you. But instead of going to a person who can answer these questions for you, you want to go alternative routes and ways that don't even fucking help. King of Swords, you directly come into the situation. Masculine, we got God. King of Swords, the most important card in this motherfucker. When God come out, something good gonna happen, something bad gonna happen, or something ugly is gonna happen. But even if it's bad, it's good. Why? Because God don't make no mistakes. God works in mysterious ways. God is absolute. God is perfect. Ain't no imperfection in the perfection that is God. Let go and let God. Which is weird, because the next card in your message, the feminine energy, indirectly, subconsciously, we got the 4 of Pentacles. This is God. 4 of Pentacles is letting go. 4 of Pentacles is holding on too tight to something that you can't let go. You know, I told you, what are pentacles? Things, people, places. These things, people, and places go. Friends come and go. People come and go. Love come and go. Happiness come and go. Thrills come and go. Things come and go. You know what I'm saying? And when you gotta learn how to let go of shit, it's something you holding over your divine feminine head. Yo, the feminine don't really give a fuck about it. She's so ascended that it's low level shit you want even holding on. It's a 4. It's a 4. You got a King of Swords here, guy here, big, you know. Then you go into a 4 of Pentacles, holding on to shit. Old shit. Whatever this is old shit. Shit that's probably 4 years old or older. You holding over your divine feminine head, justifying is your feminine even divine or not? And this is God. And let me say this shit too. I'm a Christian by default because that's my foundation. Okay? And one thing I'm noticing about my Christian brothers and sisters, man, they sleep. I was building with a 5%er yesterday. This nigga was, teaching me today's mathematics and just really just putting a nigga on because that's what I'm about, seeking knowledge and shit. And we both agreed that it's a lot of lost. In his head, it's the 85%. To me, 70% of the world is karmic, lost, gone. Motherfuckers ain't, you know what I mean? Everybody gonna make it to the promised land for real. You got 78% karmic, 28% divine, and the 1-2%ers. In his head, it's the 5%. You know what I'm saying? That's woke. 10% is like the 1-2%ers, and then you got like the 85%, which is the rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, Master, you gotta let go. Because you holding on to the world. You holding on to toxic shit. Your feminine is far beyond this low-level shit you want. To where you think your feminine is in the pie in the sky looking down at you. It's the whole spirituality aspect. Like I say, I'm a Christian. My twin flame's a Christian too. But somehow he believes he's a better Christian than I am. I know who the fuck I am. I know exactly who he is. I know exactly who God is. I know exactly where heaven is located. I know hell doesn't exist. Facts, nigga. I know who the devil, Satan, Lucifer are. 3 different people from 3 different places with 3 different fucking agendas. I know exactly what this world really is. It's a temporary space and time where all things expire. But yet, since I'm a psychic, I'm going to just tell you how I catch flack being a twin. It's me being a psychic and Christian. My twin, it ain't never good enough. Nigga, you in the world. You don't even know who fucking God is. He's convinced. I have no idea who God is. He's convinced I don't even read the Bible. When that's my fucking anchor. You know how many books I study? Ancient texts and shit. Books in the occult. A whole bunch of shit. But I always keep the Bible because that's my foundation. Me keeping the Bible, me reading the Bible consistently has kept me alive this whole time. Otherwise, I'll be one of these wizards or witches. Believing in Lilith and shit. Believing in everything but the fucking the divine out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Bible keeps me anchored. Some shit he won't know. Even being shitted on for triggering my masculine, which ain't my fault. I'm just being myself. I'm a divine feminine. I catch so much flack, but what I'm learning is just to trust God and let shit go. Something you need to get on, divine masculine. Let go of this old shit you holding on to. That you holding over your divine feminine head. I'm sure whatever you holding over your divine feminine head, she's above that shit. It could be a she could be a he, you know how I be rocking. I'm sure all the mistakes your feminine did that you keep holding on to, like this shit means something, means nothing. Means nothing. Next card, 10 of Wands. This is you directly in regards to the feminine energy. You subconsciously, indirectly in regards to the feminine. You had the 4 of Pentacles. You holding on to some bullshit over your feminine head like it means something. It don't mean anything. You're going to see that. Then you're going to leave this shit alone. 10 of Wands. That's a temporary ending. This is ending something you passionate about. Like holding on to old shit. This is ending something you passionate about, like maintaining your regular life. You in a twin flame demo, then your regular life is over. There is no regular life no more. It's like Neo waking up from the bubble that was the motherfucking Matrix. You can't go back to regular life, nigga. We are awoke. We cannot go back to sleep. Masculines, y'all try so much to go back to sleep. I ain't talking to all of y'all. I'm talking to some of y'all. Whoever this message is pertaining to. You can't go back. All right? Yes, you don't know how to comprehend half the actions and behavior your feminine is on. Of course, you can't explain how the fuck you feel or how your divine feminine makes you feel because, like I said, unless you're talking to another divine, it ain't supposed to make sense. It's something you on, and you need the 10 of wands. This is pump the brakes. This is stop before shit get deep. Some shit I should have told my masculine, but I think he knows. Masculines try to push you away, feminine. They can't push you away. They don't have the power, authority, or dominion to do that. And you so above the bullshit. Whether he push you away or not, it don't even fucking matter. Whether he fuck with you or not, it don't even fucking matter. See, masculine's under some spell thinking that the feminine really needs you. You need the feminine. Your feminine knows this. So most of the shit is rah-rah. It's like I was telling a female client of mine when she asked me what the fuck is wrong with men. I'm just like, look, they're a different species. You'll never understand us. We'll never understand you. I just happen to be a feminine energy, so I can kind of help you out here. Masculines never let their left hand know what their right hand doing. Masculines are master bluffers. Masculines will fuck up and stand on that fucked up move till the end. It takes a while for a masculine to change or give in or apologize or show humility or show vulnerability. It's just how them niggas rock. They'll continue to lie until the bubble busts, then go in depth as into why they did what the fuck they did. You know, just think of a masculine as a good poker player who has a very good bluff face, who can throw you off. It's like they piss you off to get a reaction out of you to see how you gonna react. They tell you they throw out everything in their arsenal to bring you down, to subconsciously get you on the same level that they are. Masculine wants you to hurt just like them. Not in a shiesty way, but they hurting. They want to see you hurt too. Feminines, the way you carry yourself, masculines be thinking you can't get hurt. They thinking you full of yourself. You better than everybody else because you done found or mastered something that he ain't on. Masculines want to be on a divine feminine level so bad, but not. Then go hell-bent to try to prove to the feminine that she's less than him in some reason, given her actions and behavior. Thus, feminines can't win for losing. But feminines understand that because feminines are a different breed. Moving on. Yeah, let go of the bullshit you holding on over your feminine's head. That shit dead. And it's only a tactic. And feminine knows this. Your feminine know you by now. She know all your tactics. She know all your little bullshit moves. It's like a person on a Sega doing the same move in Mortal Kombat just to win. Switch it up. Masculine role. Masculine, you in regards to yourself, subconsciously and directly, we got awareness. And this is some shit you're gonna need. You need to be aware of the actions, wands, behavior, wands, you doing to your feminine. You hurting your feminine. Don't you know that? Oh, you think your feminine can't get hurt? Oh, you think your feminine can't get hurt by you? Nah, that's the crock of shit. It's like I told my masculine when we was getting into it. I'm like, bro, you know you mean the world to me, right? You know you are the most important person in my life. You know that you everything to me. And then to hear this bullshit you kicking me, I don't believe it. The shit my masculine was telling me about myself, this nigga, everything he told me about myself was incorrect. I felt offended. You know, he's talking, I can't even talk. Motherfucker don't even let me talk. Then motherfucker want to get mad, hang up. I can't even argue. I can't even like say my piece of this shit. It's a cycle. It happens every time we get united. We fall out. It's quick as it takes long to unite, and then the fallout be so fucking quick. You know, like I say, I've been in this shit. I'm a vet in this shit, so I know how to deal with it, and I don't really feel too much about it, cause it's just his actions and behavior. My twin flame say shit. He don't mean it. Threatens me all the time. He don't mean none of that shit. You know, when it's threatening, like to fuck up my professionalism, sue me, shit like that. Like I'm the defiling his character or some shit like that. Like little kid shit. You know, awareness. That's just something you ain't got. Eventually, and I'm talking to the feminists now, masculines are going to get it. They don't get it now. They will. And unfortunately, it's going to take somebody else to say the same shit you said for them to get it. It's going to take somebody else to do the same shit you was doing for them to get it. But that's how they got to get it. I'm telling you, feminists, masculines swear up and down that you weak. That you buy into what anybody else say. That you like him or something. Or you like everybody else when you're not. You know what I mean? And like I say, that's just some awareness masculine's going to get. So to my feminists, don't trip. Okay? Divine timing. He might not get it this year. Maybe he'll get it next year. He might not get it this month. Maybe he'll get it right next month. He might not get it today. Nigga might understand tomorrow. Awareness. That's something he's going to see. People tell me all day, I want to be a psychic. All right, I tell them everything they need to do to be a psychic, but it's too much work for them. They can't do this. And if I can do it, anybody can fucking do it. But it's got to be, everything starts with awareness. It's your drive. Okay? A lot of shit in this twin flame thing ain't important to the divine masculine until it becomes important to the divine masculine. You directly, in regards to yourself, consciously, directly, we got your life and everything in it. It's time, masculines, to take a good look at your life. Look at your life with your divine feminine in it. Look at your life without your divine feminine in it at all. Think about the times before you met your divine feminine and how the fuck your life was. Think about your life now with your divine feminine in it. I can bet you $2 million that your life is way better than it was before you met your divine feminine. I bet you got way more understanding now than you had then. I bet you know a lot about love now than you did then. I bet you're more vulnerable now than you were then. I bet you working on yourself and changed your appearance and doing all kind of good shit now that your divine feminine has entered your life. She's part of your life whether you realize it or not. And you can physically push your feminine out your life. But guess what? She's still in your life. She's in your mind, your heart, your spirit. How you gonna push your feminine out your heart? You can't, nigga. How you gonna push your feminine out your mind? You can't, motherfucker. The memories are there. How you gonna push your feminine out your soul? Nigga, you don't know how to do that. But what you a pro at is physically pushing your feminine away. But that shit don't even work no more. Take a good look at your life and ask yourself this question. Are you happy? Arguing with my masculine, nigga. You ain't happy. You ain't blessed. You don't see yourself in the highlight. You feel like shit. You depressed. Like, nigga. No. Like, I actually live a life of servitude. I actually help people and bless people all the motherfucking time. I ain't looking for blessings on my end. I'm just blessing because, nigga, that's my job to do it. Whether I get blessed or not, it don't matter to me. My masculine, like, that's the whole argument we had. He basically taking what he can physically see in my life and using that to justify my life. Nigga, that's 1/4 of it. Do you know what's in my heart? Cups. Nigga, do you know what I'm thinking? Do you know the directions and the decisions that I make every day? I don't think you do. Nigga, do you actually know what I'm doing? Wands. I'm the queen of wands, nigga. I told him, nigga, I ain't made millionaires. Nigga, that's bullshit. True. I done brought so many people back to God. Nigga, that's bullshit. True. Nigga, I got clients all around the world. Nigga, you just lying to yourself, telling yourself that shit. I guess you don't know me, bro. And it's offensive at this point with me. Because like I say, in 10 years, if you don't know a motherfucker by now, you will never know. I know every aspect about my master. I can tell this nigga what he thinking. I can tell this nigga what he dreamed of last night. Nigga, so connected with him on a level he can't even understand. To where I'm a compulsive liar. And I'm hearing this shit. And like I say, 8, 7 years ago, I would have blew up. I would have got mad. I would have clapped back. I would have felt like shit and sorry for myself after getting off the phone with my favorite person in the world, my divine masculine. But at this point, it's like a mirror. You talking, I'm just putting the mirror up. Nigga, you talking to yourself. You throwing emotions at me that I don't even have, nigga. Obviously, you possess it. You try to make me feel less than who I really am. It took 10 years for me to get this swagalicious and swagtastic. And I'll be damned if I let anyone, even my twin flame, affect that. A lot of feminines are just growing the fuck up. And a lot of masculines are regressing. Moving on, final row, so we can get to the feminines energy. Going to the future in your subconscious, mystery madness, indirect energy, masculine, you got the sauce. Who's the sauce maker? The divine feminine. First card in your indirect energy, you got the divine feminine. Final card in your indirect energy, we got the sauce. Your divine feminine is the sauce you want to evolve. You the sauce taker. She's the bartender. You're the bar patron. She's the drug dealer. You're the addict. She's Michael Jackson. You Tito. She's Whitney Houston in The Bodyguard. And motherfucker, you Kevin Costner. 6 of Cups. This is the sauce. Guess what? Everybody's saucy. We all loved by God. We all have a fair shake. God even loves the sinners. That's why I gotta love them too. God even loves these evil motherfuckers out here. I ain't gotta love them, but I at least gotta acknowledge the love like my Father God does. God loves everyone, so I have to too. God forgives everyone. I have to do that shit too. Ain't nobody better than nobody. Oh, we're different. We can differentiate ourselves between each other, but the overall of human life out here is we all the same. Ain't nobody better than nobody else. This can also be like sassiness. Just a lot of sass. You know what I mean? So, going to the future, it's like I've been saying this whole reading. Masculine, really ponder your life without your divine feminine and see how you feel. Take a good inventory on the people you already got around, who you feel is better or superior or smarter or whatever compared to your divine feminine. Try them out for size. They ain't gonna put up with your fuck shit. They don't even understand you. Feminine do though. You gotta understand, you put a lot on your feminine. For your feminine to love you, trust you, respect you, and admire you as much as he or she does, you like I say, it's repulsive and offensive at this point. It's like your own kid being cool with another mom because they think the grass is greener on the other side. They don't know. And then you mom, they not even fucking with you and fucking with a stranger. This person don't know your kid. This person, like I said, it's weird. It's like your best friend choosing a stranger over you. You don't know them. What the fuck they got going on? That's better than what you got going on with right now. Like the person you got it going on with. So, it'll make sense later. Sometimes you got to go without shit to see what really matters and what really don't. And at the rate you pushing your feminine away masculine, she's going to give you what you asking for. Hopefully you ready to receive that. Okay? Final card of your message, we got the 8 of Wands, communication. Or venting. But communication is 80% nonverbal. 20% of the shit you saying, 20% of it is just what you're saying. 80% of it is what you're doing. And what you saying and what you doing got to correlate. That's true communication. One thing I noticed with my masculine, what he says and what he does is 2 different fucking things. 80% of the communication we got is the shit my masculine does. And the shit he does is great. I like how he moves. I like what he does, when he's doing it. But the 20% of the shit that I hear from the guy is bullshit. It's like what you saying says one thing, but what you doing says another. I go off what my masculine does. What he says, I can't give a fuck about it no more. Because he ain't saying shit. He's just talking. Saying the first shit that's going to hurt me. You know what I mean? Saying the first shit that's going to get a reaction out of me. That's where the talking come in. I tune the fuck out. I just go off what the fuck he does. What he does and what he says is 2 different fucking things. So I'll take the most of the lesser. I'll focus on his actions and behavior. Because his actions and behavior explain it all. He ain't even gotta say shit from what he does. I know exactly what it is from what he does. He just talks bullshit to throw me off. Because masculines are professional off throwers, professional bluffers. And want to let you know, let their left hand know what the fuck they right hand doing. Maybe they got some good shit planned for you. But these type of motherfuckers, masculine type motherfucker that'll do some crazy shit before the good shit just to test how you act during the crazy phase to see if you even worth the good phase. My masculine tested me. I knew it was a fucking test. I'm a fucking psychic. But, you know, I guess I must have failed the test. And I don't like games. This nigga's testing me and I'm not a game player. You know, of course this shit was kind of going to go up. You know, but, you know, hey, masculine, what you saying and what you doing got to correlate. Right now, what you doing is different from what you saying. Thus, you confusing your divine feminine because your actions say one thing, but your fucking words say another. That's the message that I got. I hope I got, you know, help somebody with this shit. Let me get to the feminine. Deuces.